Everybody, wonderful to have you here today. My name is John Dorbar. I'm a speaking coach and I help introverts to express their ideas and share their views crisply, calmly and with confidence. Not an easy task if you ask me. Today we're going to meet a client of mine. His name's Ian. Ian is an introvert. And he's been asked to do a big presentation in front of a conference and he just doesn't think he can do it. Typical of introverts, underestimating their own abilities. Now, Ian's an interesting man. He is basically limited by his own thoughts, the prisoner of his own mind. And in this prison, he's been asked to take part in an art therapy course, an interesting task. And we're going to meet him in a minute because we want to see what he does here. And rather than give too much away, I'd like to ask you to welcome him. So many people. Lynn, what do you want me to do? Lynn! I know somebody. You're the art therapist. You want me to draw something that represents me? Oh, God, okay. Well, you started this for me. I'll show you what represents me. Bars. I feel as if I'm enclosed in bars, and this is my head, my face, my shoulders. And my eyes. I feel so nervous. I'm holding on to the bars. Look, I feel so exposed. Just let me go back to work and do my job. This is not going to help me to present in front of a group. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ian. That was Ian. Interesting situation. What did we witness? We saw the way in which Ian struggles with his thoughts and the way in which introverts like Ian can have difficulties. So what I'm going to do is to show you some of the practical skills that I've used to teach people over the years to be able to be more confident, more themselves, and to be more effective when they present to groups and in their own meetings. Before we do that, I'd like to tell you a story. It's a confession, really. When I was younger, I used to teach executives how to present. It was really stressful, so I put on a mask. I wanted to fit in. I didn't want them to see who I really was, and so it reminded me of a wonderful book by Susan Cain where she talks about how introverts often adapt to an environment which is largely extrovert. So I adapted. And all this adapting was stressful and it did more harm than good. And then I had a realization. I realized that I really wanted to find out exactly what it was that introverts need to thrive and survive in a world which they often don't feel they belong in. So today, I'm going to show you 3 practical ways connected to body language that will help. And before that, an important point to look at is self-protection. Neuroscientist Stephen Porges, in his polyvagal theory, big word, showed that when people are psychologically unsafe, they go into protection mode. This is our nervous system doing its job. When we learn to calm, relax, and regulate our nervous system, then we can reduce this feeling of uncertainty. So let's look at number one. Number one, you remember that when we saw Ian, he was breathing from here. Really rather crazy. We want to move his breath down to his abdomen so that he can, with practice, calm himself right down. This takes practice. It's worth it. Just imagine how introverts could use this, how you could use it, how it could help. Number two, and this is a super tip. You notice that the way Ian had his shoulders forward, he wasn't upright. So it gives the feeling that I want to hide. We need to coach him to bring his shoulders back. This gives a feeling of confidence through his whole body, and he'll be more grounded. Practice so that it gets in the blood. This is my favorite now, number three. This is something which I avoided for many years, and this is the idea of, you remember? Eye contact. Disconnect, connect. We want to connect with the people who we're speaking to. So there we have it. These are three skills that you can use to be more comfortable in many situations when you're communicating as an introvert, presenting and doing meetings. So we need to summarize. So I'm going to ask Ian to do it. Ian? I'll leave my prison hat off. I don't feel as if I'm in prison anymore. So, summary. Number one, make sure that I breathe from here so that it soothes my body. Number two, be sure to put my shoulders back to stand up straight. Give me a feeling of confidence. And number three, make sure that I get eye contact. Connect, no disconnect. Connect with the audience. Thank you, John. Thanks, Ian. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are three skills out of dozens, and as a coach with more than 40 years of experience, I am absolutely certain we all have within us exactly what we need to be our best selves. We just need to observe our communication and to learn to use it effectively. And let me leave you with this. Whether you're an introvert or not, communication and learning to express yourself is the most important skill that you could ever master. I know this for sure. Why? Well, you remember that man Ian, that guy who's taught me so much over the years? Well, that man Ian is me. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here, ladies and gentlemen.